Imagine every year you look back and you think, man, we accomplished so much on Skinwalker Ranch. What did you take away most of all? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? I'll start with you, Tom.
Pulling ceramic out of the mesa, proving once again there's truly something remarkable inside.
That's great.
You know, you look over the last 6 years and you literally see evidence that we've collected now, and it's turned into physical, hard evidence that you can't argue with anymore at this point.
Right.
We've gone beyond speculation to now confirmation. This is truly backed up by science and results.
Awesome.
We've got these seemingly unusual materials that came from inside the mesa, and we've now measured this strange energy bubble. And the big challenge is, how do we devise scientific experiments, measurements, and tests to reach a better understanding of what these things are, how they're interacting with each other, if they're interacting at all, and actually learn what this deeper mystery is.
That's a challenge. Well done. That's exactly right. How about you, Eric?
The bubble. I feel like we have been wrestling with this question about whether the main structure is out there and real, or whether it's just an artifact in the data, a feature in the data. It is very validating to see so many of our results pointing to the physicality of that energetic structure.
Yeah, let's talk about the bubble.
You know, I refer to it as a structured energetic phenomenon around the ranch. It's got a radius of 2,000 feet centered on the triangle, evidently dynamic and responsive to what we're doing.
You guys were able to get together and really drill down on this final experiment and what it yielded. I mean, we're talking fireballs, we're talking more smoke rings in this case.
Yeah, right in the middle of our experiment where we're putting all this energy into that bubble structure. We are seeing things that don't make sense. They don't belong there.
All right, everybody, here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Look at the weird figure 8 it's making.
Hey, Travis, that definitely looks more dispersed than what they normally look like.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that's definitely not your average ring.
Right there is where, when we put the smoke ring up, that turned into this Mobius strip-like thing, right? And I've thought about it since then. A Mobius strip is a more rudimentary explanation of a thing known as a Klein bottle. Now, a Klein bottle, imagine you got a jug with a handle on it, but every surface is actually a hollow surface. And the liquid is actually in such a way that if you fill the pitcher up, when you go to pour the pitcher out, it pours into itself back through the jug handle and fills itself back up.
Okay.
And a lot of speculative topology experts that are studying what if we could make wormholes suggest that the geometry of the space-time would look like a Klein bottle. And so what I'm telling you is, did we measure with this smoke ring experiment some sort of twisted Klein bottle topology or geometry right there above the triangle that could be a symptom of what's going on here at the ranch and in the bubble?
Do you think you have, if not proven, but furthered the argument that the bubble may house something like that, a portal or a wormhole?
Well, I know, standing in the triangle, I've personally witnessed many anomalies.
Yeah. Helicopter coming right over.
From the lights of a helicopter being blacked out just, a couple hundred feet above me.
Hey, it just went dark.
And it just vanished, but we still hear it.
I've seen LiDAR data disappear or not come back, as if there's something out there that's unseen that's taking the data. There's something in that triangle that is taking our data, not returning it, as if there is some type of portal or hole.
All we can say is that we have data that's leading us to a solution that appears like what would be speculated to cause effects if there were some kind of magic wormhole that's got to operate differently than we currently understand wormholes, or it would be destroying the planet. Right? So it's got to be something different. But it is really intriguing. The data we have does suggest, or at least mimic, something that could be imagined, like from a science fiction portal or wormhole or Stargate.